Hello everyone, this is Max. You are watching EquityMatch online live pitch events. Today we have four great founders coming from Southeast Asia and Middle East, as this is our pitch event dedicated to Asia and the Middle East. Before starting introducing our founders, you are watching us right now as we stream on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. We probably start shortly streaming also on Twitter. You can reach us if you want to come to pitch. Just email us to pitch@equitymatch.co, and we'll be more than pleased to welcome you here. We've been taking on stage more than 400 founders, 400 in 2023, and we aim to do pretty much the same in 2024, if not even more. Now, we run pitch events for Europe, US, Asia, and Africa as well. So any founder can reach us because we are extremely global. Now, if you want to raise any question, please do, and we bring your question to the founder straightforward for answer. Now, Richard BAFAKAN, Global Operators and Operations, and Business Development Manager, GeoREX, headquartered in Dubai, Emirates, Exchange Consulting, pre-seed around $500,000 USD. That's the ask. How's it going, Richard?
Hi, I'm good. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Please give an introduction to yourself, and after you can go straight to pitch.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Richard BAFAKAN, COO and founder of GeoREX. I have a background in mining and also an MSc in geophysics. I've been working before as a data engineer for oil and gas industry, also as an operation manager for quite a long period, 10 years as operation manager. And then it's 1 year now that we were working as broker here in Dubai for the gold. And then, we decided to move on and create our own company. Yeah, so GeoREX is a pre-seed company. We are now aiming to capitalize on the growing demand of gold in UAE and generally speaking in Middle East. And also we are taking the opportunity that in Africa we are finding more and more reserve of gold. The problem that we have been encountered in this industry is mainly related to the transparency. Buyers here in Dubai are complaining much about reliable sellers and also intermediaries in Africa. And according to UN reports, there is a gap of about 4 billion due to the fact, $4 billion, due to the fact that the amount of gold that have been declared these years in Dubai as imported are not matching the amount of gold declared from African countries. So, like they are losing money. Another problem is the lack of equipment, good quality equipment to be used for the exploitation in Africa. So they are not mastering the regulations and the price volatility. They struggle also to secure the gold throughout all the transaction. And of course, that impacts the trust between partners. So what we offered as a solution after 1 year working with the industry, we decided to conduct market research on reliable buyers and mainly sellers from Africa, because the problem is mainly coming from there. So we built a database of sellers, reliable sellers, and we're cooperating with government and declaring in real time all the gold that is that we buying or selling throughout the platform that we are working on. It's on development now, GeoREX.com. And we are fostering affordable access to high quality equipment for local companies and established a centralized advisory service so that to assist all the partners that want to establish in Africa, as well as provide real-time market insight, analysis for mastering the price, and working with trusted government organization and security transport companies for the transportation of gold. The market opportunity is simple, is that it's sure also because in Africa we are finding more and more reserves, and the growing demand has been reported in the Middle East to be about $53 billion by 2030, going from $33 billion actually. The market, as we said, is projected to be steady and with take advantage also of the tax-free environment here in Dubai. So ensuring we are getting a high return of our money, growing market potential also as the jewelry industry is asking more and more. We are the only company that will be registered both in Africa and Dubai. So we will learn that, and we will implement what we have learned here in terms of securing the transaction. We will generate revenue through sales, commissions, and actually also the consulting. What we are requesting is $1 million for this round. We already leverage 30K. But yes, it's not sufficient, and we are working to have a revenue of 700 million over 2027 for a profit margin of 30%, and the amount we are requesting will be mainly used for gold operation cost of goods to be sold, and tax and administration fees as well as capex. The team accumulate around more than 20 years for my partner co-founder Jedonikaya Maxima and Richard. So both of us is more than to 40, is around 40 years experience. Thank you to contact us, and we will be glad to reply to your answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. What actually it's about? You're just building a database, or what exactly you do for being between traders, the buyer, the seller?
Okay, actually, the problem now is that many people here in Dubai are complaining to have been scammed by people in Africa, by sellers in Africa. So the problem now is that most of the people, they are not mastering the regulations. They are not mastering also the market, even the security involved to the transportation. So what we are going to offer is all the process. I mean, the transportation security, the security of transportation of the value of the gold. We also advise people. So this is a consulting, and throughout the platform that we are actually developing, we will have in the same place trust buyers and reliable sellers, because that's the problem actually. And like we said, it has been declared also from Africa, they are losing a lot of money. And actually, there is a problem for African countries. They are losing money because the amount of gold that has been declared here in Dubai is not matching what they declared at exportation. So they are losing a lot of money. Through the platform that we are developing, we will be declaring almost in real time what we buy, from where we buy, and also the declaration. So about taxes, everything will be clear, and like this, it will be good for all the process of gold. So we want to cover all the process, the whole process.
Well, when you talk about mismatch between export and declared by Dubai, it means the African countries exporting more than the one Dubai has declared.
Yeah,
It's black
they are
market,
export. Exactly. So most of the gold is going through. I mean, we talk about gold. It's the same thing for diamonds. So we are talking about precious metals. It's going through black market. It's
Yeah.
just because people does not master either the regulations and also
But,
the reliable partners.
but for you to take this level of responsibility, I do make sure that if I'm paid, because I give you an example. A friend of mine is a pretty big guy in shipping, and he actually bought his shipping boat because he was not trusting nobody. He's doing shipping between Middle East, Asia, but he's the guy. When he started, he was physically going there and say checking the shipping and checking the ship was actually leaving the port, and it was so this is a pretty hands-on job. You must be there because when you ship physical goods, it's a different story. As I say, scams are absolutely all over the place, everywhere when it comes to this kind of stuff. You never, you, I can count outside my hand actually a lot of friends of mine that's been completely scammed, and they lost tons of money because the ship never arrived, never. So how do you make
Exactly.
sure
That's
this
the
is
problem,
going to
and
work?
that's why first of the thing we will be the only company actually in the market to be registered both in Dubai and Africa, because what we should say is that most of the people they are working with are not registered. They have fake companies. They don't even know about one of the last transactions that we made. A guy said he is able to declare everything and send in 3 days. That is absolutely false because people does not master the regulation. That's the problem. And we have a good knowledge of regulation in, let's say, 6 countries. That's why we said six, because actually we know much about 6 countries in Africa. And those 6 countries are have, I mean, when we talk about Ghana, is the third
Yeah,
exporter, and when we talk about Mali, the second exporter in Africa, and Mali is the third. So that's why we have to go there. Even for this government, I remind the head of state in Cameroon, in his last speech, he said, "Okay, now enough is enough. We have to master everything. We have to ensure everything that is coming from the ground is actually declared. And they need companies that will be physically there. They will be physically registered there. They will be present there. They will work with authorities there. And also they will work with trusted, because like in Cameroon, if you don't put your gold in a transportation company specialized, I mean, for doing that, that is called Transguard. But okay, if you try to do something else, if you lose your gold or your product, that means, in fact, you will never be able to recover because the other companies are not declared. So you have to follow all the rules, all the regulations.
I
And
understand.
also, yeah, so that's why we want to be there ourselves.
Unfortunately, we have limited time, but thank you so much, Richard. You're coming
Thank you.
soon for your elevator pitch. As soon
Thank
as
you.
after, thank you so much. The next two
Yes.
founders. Thank you. So I'll
Yes.
move it off.
Yeah. Investing in GeoREX is building a platform to allow people to connect with reliable partners in Middle East and in Africa. Investing in GeoREX is a fantastic opportunity to support fair trade. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Ajit.